I'm not gonna do that song because I don't own the rights to it, but I do love Fleetwood Mac. Hi, everybody. It's JLJ this morning. Oh, the most falling on my stuff here. And good morning. JLJ this morning live here on JLJ Media. Can I say JLJ like 10 times? Trying to hide my hair because it's I have not done anything with it at all. Opening up the chat room. Anybody wants to say hi to me this morning? Say hi. Shit. Hello. Oops, I don't know how to type. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Nope, that's not it. I actually can type up to 60 words, 70 words per minute. Well, who even cares anymore, right? Do people do that anymore? I remember taking tests like that all the time, like having to go for, I used to go for staffing jobs or whatever. And they go, can you type? Good morning, Shamika McDaniel. Florida. I miss Florida. I've been down there since the pandemic. But yeah, it's a type. I can type without looking. I can still do that. I did the other day. I can do that. So it's anybody care about that anymore? Do people type that fast anymore? I don't even know anymore. I actually have some word processors. I don't have a typewriter. I'd love to have a typewriter like the old days. But that's how old I am. Anyway, so I'm trying to drink my coffee. Running. Trying to wake up. I've actually been up for a few hours, but I'm trying to wake up. We had in LA the craziest lightning storm, thunderstorm, rainstorm that we haven't had in years. It was amazing. It reminded me of being in the Midwest or back in Pittsburgh. Woo. You type 70 words per minute? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, come on, speaker. Side note, my grandma Mitzi, may she rest in peace, told me, this was back in the 80s, told me, if you know how to type, you'll always have a job. She told me about typing, dictation, and shorthand, which I didn't learn shorthand, but I can write fast. And so I could do dictation. I learned 10 key. If anybody knows what 10 key is, I learned 10 key. When I did the little machines, I could do that, and I typing. Those are the three things. I got a lot of jobs back in the day when I was trying to make it, because I knew how to type. I knew 10 key. I did. Good morning, Kirsten. I did. So it did. Cause she was right. She wasn't lying. She gave my girl Ashley a suit. Same thing. A girl should have a good suit for interviews. And my girl says she still has that suit to this day. Now it's from the 80s, also, or 90s back in the day. So Grandma Mitzi or Nana Mitzi, what she wanted to be called. We didn't call her that, but she wanted to be called that. She had some words of wisdom. She worked for the city, and had a good job. So she knew what she was talking about. But I just remember in high school in the 80s, I learned how to type on a typewriter. And a typewriter is very different than a keyboard. It's very different. It's different. But I can do this. This one's flat. Yeah, what's that slight angle to it? But yeah, so I remember doing that. So yes. So typing, dictation, all that. I always had jobs. I do inventory. I know how to do all that kind of stuff. I had secretarial jobs, what they call now administrative assistant. Well, I was secretary. I did it. No shame. I worked data entry jobs. I had several data entry jobs I had to do. I remember I was with this one staffing service, Smith, Hampton, and Devlin. If you're ever in San Francisco, Smith, Hampton, Devlin, say 5 times fast. They were great to me. They were great. They got me all kinds of jobs. But a lot of them were data entry. And those are the ones who were paying rates that were decent. And I just type it along. You gotta strike the keys harder on a typewriter. That's true. But yes, we survived. LA survived the lightning storm. It was. I don't like lightning. I've never liked lightning. I've been in places in the Midwest where the lightning hits right next to you. You can smell it in the air, and it's just ooh. Because lightning's dangerous. Thunder, I don't like thunder because it's just like a lot of noise. But at least thunder doesn't hurt you. Lightning can. I remember being on a plane and we were flying into Vegas, and I remember my friend Mark was like, "Look over there." And I don't like flying anyway, and the whole section of clouds was just a lightning storm. And I'm like, "We're going over there," and the guy on the plane was like, the pilot. The guy on the plane was just like flying the plane. The pilot was like, no, we're not going over there. We're gonna try to fly under it and come this way. And he was trying to show us how he was gonna try to get into Las Vegas. We did. No lightning strikes. I kept hearing things like, oh, we're safe in a plane or we're safe in a car. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't want to find out. But lightning, I'll stay in the house. So it was kind of cool being in the house. I have some videos on my social media, James Lott Jr. I posted the lightning in the background. It got really windy. The thunder was loud. So I like being inside. And I was like, just being in my bed. I was like, oh my God, I was like, it's so scary. But we survived Los Angeles. We survived. We needed it. I wish it stayed more. Now it's all sunny right now. It's usually be a good day today. Also, yesterday social media was down, except for Twitter. Good old Twitter was still alive. I had to laugh because I thought I was going to run an errand. I was trying to post so I have routines. My mornings, I have new shows that come out. So I'm trying to, so mostly, I'm not even scrolling or anything. Mostly my mornings are about trying to get the new shows out to everybody so you can see them, the whole thing. Oh, kit and caboodle. And I could think of something wrong with my phone because I have an iPhone. And I was thinking, okay, I just fully charged it. Sometimes they say when you unplug, you got to turn it off, turn it back on. So, I mean, who knows, whatever. I do all I kept saying, try again, fail. So I post my stories, didn't do anything. So I was only bothered by that. I didn't even, scrolling is what I do that later or whatever. But I was just more like, my lights. So I was like, yeah, Christmas lights up. But some of them are Christmas lights, some of them aren't. That side of my house, I want to get actually better lights. I like having lights outside at night. I can go outside and be under the stars. It's like, because my backyard is so dark. So I just put up some Christmas lights, one string of them. So everybody's like, yeah, Christmas lights up. I know it's so cheap and tacky, but I don't care. No one's in my house anyway. It's quarantine. Nobody's going to my house. Or not quarantine, well, people don't come to my house. I don't trust anybody. You won't know where I live. None of your business. So it was kind of weird online that, what was it, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, all down. I was laughing. Life went on because I ran my errands. I had 2 shows to do. I mean, life went on. I didn't think about it. I didn't even think about going online. It's a habit, but I didn't freak out like I thought I might. I didn't. I went on Twitter and I went on TikTok and here and there, but it didn't bother me so much. So I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. But Twitter, the Twitter machine, the tweeting machine, Twitter is crazy right now. It's always been bonkers. And it's funny because depending on who you follow, that's the world you're in. And the worlds I'm in are both gone buck wild. So I'm part of soap Twitter, quote unquote soap Twitter, because I do the soap shows. I work with CBS and ABC and NBC. I work with them and I do soap shows. So most of my follows are other actors and soap fans and soap haters or whatever you want to call them. And soap Twitter for the last 3 or 4 days, I see negativity all the time on there. That's just kind of normal. Just people bitch and moan about everything. And that's fine. You kind of get used to that. But then you get folks who really are it's super, I feel like I haven't seen this in a while. It's super, super negative. They're just bashing everything, everyone, every actor, every story. There's always speculations out there, and people don't know anything. People think they know stuff, they don't know anything. I'm in the business and I don't know everything, and then people who are not even in the business, who don't even live in LA, have no idea, and they think they know everything. But it's just so funny how they're just like, it's almost like, why are you watching the shows then if you hate them that much? I do opinion television. So every Sunday I talk the soaps. We got attacked also. I got attacked. My co-star Tammy got attacked. So I get that. I'm used to that. That doesn't bother me at all. That's another day at the office. I clap back a little bit. Yeah, but life went on. But I think what's interesting is that it's really, they're attacking my friend at Max Updates GH. He's a little kid. They're just people are just like, there's cuss words happening, and and what they think it should do to the actors. And I'm like, wow. And my whole thing with soap Twitter. So I got into it with some people a while back who were like, they get mad if I don't like a certain storyline, I express it. Of course, people who like that storyline get mad at you. They come at you and go, if you don't like a certain couple, they come at you. That's just what they do. So I expect that. I mean, you expect that. But it's the logic they try to do with me that makes me laugh. It's almost like, well, they should listen to us because we know what we're talking. We're the fans. And I'm like, see, here's the problem with soap operas. They've been around for so long. And they've created, and this is actually soap opera's fault, they've created so many fandoms, so many shippings, so many stands that they can't listen to anybody. Who are they going to listen to? So, for example, you're on General Hospital, for example. So if you're not a soap fan, you can blank out this and fast forward, or come back to me in a minute. But I'm going to go into the weeds. I just kind of want to just give an example. So I'll do an even more mainstream example, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. There are Buffy and Angel fans. There are Buffy and Spike fans. So if Buffy was still on, and you're saying the creator should listen to us and go with what we want, this was what we want. Well, who do they go with then? Who do they listen to? If the Angel fans are saying it should be Buffy and Angel, should they listen to them? Well, yes, the Buffy and Angel fans would be happy about that. Buffy and Spike fans would say it's a conspiracy. Okay, so we should listen to you. Then it's just there's no, there might be a few Buffy and Xander fans out there. Who knows? I mean, like, you just never know what. I mean, it's like you can't. The soaps are so convoluted and mixed up, and you can't. There's so many different relationships. You can't listen to the fans. It's almost impossible. They go, okay, fans, tell us what you want. You're going to hear 10,000 different answers. I'm a writer, producer, director, so I don't even know how. What do you do? I mean, every once in a while, there's a universal dislike. I think that, and sometimes soaps do usually rectify that. Usually it is the majority go, this is not going to work. They know better, and it goes. But for the most part, and what you think is the majority may not be the majority. Maybe just be loud. Maybe just be more vocal. I mean, I just think we're at the point now where I don't even know. I know some shows try to cater to fans and they still get crapped on. And that's the problem too. You give people an inch, they'll take a mile. It's just natural. And people who watch shows, who get invested, many of them feel entitled. They're investing in your show, and soaps are on 5 days a week, so that's not hard to do. You get invested. And I think we all want a good show. We all want good shows. We want shows that don't insult our intelligence, of course. We want shows that just like, I think we all want that. But beyond that, it's like, I don't know what can they really do? It's like they almost work themselves to a corner where I almost say, take all the soaps off then. Fuck it. Take all the soaps off, and then you get nothing. And then you'll be bitching about having no soaps. So I don't know. It's just you have a right to say, again, I do opinion television. You have a right to say your opinion. And I try to temper my opinions, not just be negative. That after a while, it's just like, then it's like, yeah, why watch the show? I try to really be realistic and mix it up. There are things with the shows that I like, and there are things I don't. Some weeks the soaps are great, and some weeks they're not great. But I love the actors. I love the writers. Behind the scenes. I know they work very hard. And no soap opera's trying. No show is trying to ruin the show. That's just not. They're not trying to ruin the show. Again, my other Twitter groups, the Hardys, the Hopefuls, the Hallmark stuff. I'm part of that group also. And over the years, oh my God, we've had so much dissension in the last year. So that's been a little less than last year. That has been incredible on that front too. And now at the announcement of When Hope Calls, so if you're not part of that, then it's a spinoff show is being brought onto another network, and they probably won't be linking the two networks together because it's something separate. But they're bringing two former controversial people onto that show, and so that's become this big discussion, and I'm part of that discussion. And I've been just enjoying all the speculation. They say October 11th, which is next week, they're going to let us know things. But folks are just like, they're already just going up and like this, and I was like this, I was like this. Like, well, wait and see what happens. That's another problem too with television now. Now we have the whole spoiler culture. No one can wait and just watch the show anymore. They have to know what's going to happen next before they watch it. And that, to me, I don't like that. I want to be surprised. I want to watch it and when it comes on. I want things to unfold as I'm watching it. I love the element of surprise, but I guess I'm in the minority. I think it's getting to the point where everybody wants to know what's going to happen 3 weeks down the line, 4 weeks. They want to know. It's like, really? I just want to relax and be excited and go, yes. And on that note, oh my God, can I come tomorrow or next week? But they want to know every single thing that's going to happen ahead of time. And almost when I do these shows on Sundays, it does sometimes be a hindrance when people are like, well, James, did you read about Bob? No, I didn't read it. I do my own speculations or musings. I know I didn't read the spoilers. I didn't read no, I didn't. I'm not even overly speculating. It's like I'm just like from Mozambique. Hello, Jeannie Roberts from Mozambique. I don't read spoilers. I don't care about what I don't want to know. I don't. And I'm in the business, and a lot of things I don't know. I learned with the rest of you guys what's going on. I'm like, okay, see what happens. As Tony Moore would say on Audition Days, I'm with open arms. Open arms. I'm sorry, I got an email. Let's look at that really quick. Hope everybody's doing okay today. It is Tuesday morning. I'm going to try to do some cleaning in my house and organizing and getting it together. Because I actually have the time today to do that. I'm gonna try get that going. I have some books to upload. I have some stuff. I have a new book coming out on Friday. Kinda, but it's part of my. This right here. Oh dang! My parents don't have electricity right now. It's 5 a.m. All right, so I have a pill book series. It's all these books about this pill. Oops, something fell. And then we clean. You know what's going on over here. I need to clean. So I got a new book coming out, but Flobo Boyce wrote it. I write the foreword. It's part of it. So from my characters, my story. I thought I'd lend it out to someone else to actually write a couple of chapters. It's really good. In Brazil, and my country is part of the culture. Okay. Brazil. I want to go to Brazil. Why am I going to Mozambique either? Where am I going? I don't know. I'm going to travel anymore. I don't even know what that means. Am I going to try to travel anywhere anytime soon? I mean, all this COVID crap. I haven't gotten COVID. I lost somebody acquaintance I knew just apparently died of COVID. So sad. Really sad. So it's like, I have friends who've gotten it. I don't want it. I've been very fortunate also, knock on wood. And I'm vaccinated, so there's that. But of course, I just want to come on, for a little bit. I always keep these short. These are just really short little musings of my mornings that I come on live and say hello to you. We're okay in Los Angeles. Survive. I'll get on Amazon. Yeah, we survived. It's be okay. Be fine. Life's gonna happen to Los Angeles. You'll be okay. It should be a beautiful day today. It's like, see the sun. I can tell the sun is coming. I have room darkening curtains because it's so hot in here. But I have some curtains open. I can see the sun glistening through. It should be good. But everyone, please have a good day today. Have a good day. Have a good day. Yeah. JLJ This Morning is on Facebook and Instagram. Follow us there for some positivity. I have a show called Coffee and Conversation with James Melissa. It's my other morning show. It's out now. Comes out on Mondays. Me and my friend Melissa talk to ourselves and others. Random conversations. They're a lot of fun. Check them out. And be nice to each other.